Welcome to a map made by our faithful mod and community member ENSOO. It is yet another RMS script, and it is Capture the Relic. And the Relic will be quite hard to get here from what I see. ENSOO has a new talent in the RMS scripting world. We already featured a map made by him last week. This week we also have the featured map made by ENSOO, and it is a random map script and not a scenario. Everybody's base, as always in Capture Relic, starts with a monastery, and the goal is to get the one relic in the middle. And we do have a little Acropolis, but it isn't as steep as the other Acropolis around the base, with some hills, but with no unbuildable terrain, so quite standard start, I would say. Looks like standard resources for everybody as well. And some resource around some bears as well, but not many resources towards the corners. But I guess the main part is how do we get to the relic, right? So let's start at cheapest base and take a look towards the middle. First we're entering some gold and stone tiles, regular tiles, but only individual ones. Then we're entering a thick line of forest that we need to go through. And then we have 123, and that's only on that screen. 200, exactly 200 priests, Gaia monks, which I think will try to convert, and then a layer of water, and then the relic. So I think CtR maps that make it hard to get to the relic are great. So I'm already liking this a lot. They also have Python here. I guess, or halberdiers. I guess if people want to come with scouts to kill the monks, they will meet the halberdiers. Archers could be an option, I feel. Big blob of archers, maybe. Don't have any pikemen in this. And yeah, we do have a Khmer player as well, right? In Petard, who could cut earlier here, but I don't know if you can even beat these guys too easily in Castle Age or in early Castle Age, so maybe the Released Elephant isn't as big as it usually is if there is forest. But let's see how the first Acropoasis game ever, on stream at least, apart from some testing games, will unfold, and let's introduce the players. Surprise factor is a thing? Yeah, well, let's see what they scouted as well once we introduce them, if they see the Gaia monks. Jeep is playing as the Huns in the blue. Hasn't scouted towards the middle yet. Then we've got Sai playing as the Green Saracens, who hasn't scouted through the middle yet. I feel like I will say that for everybody now. We've got Zayu playing as the Aztecs in the purple, and he also doesn't even know about the woodline yet. Then we've got Faust playing as the Burmese, who sees the relic and sees where the other relics would have spawned if it wasn't CtR, so they would have all spawned in the middle. That's an interesting map info. Thanks, Faust, for picking Burmese to show us that. But obviously, there are no other relics, but the Burmese still see where they would have spawned if it wasn't CtR, which is a small fun fact about Burmese. You are sure. So red Burmese for Faust. Then in the grey, we've got Petard playing as the Khmer. Does he know about the forest that he could cut? He knows there is a forest towards the middle, so he might get a police elephant converted. In the orange, we have Yes playing as the Magyars. Or we have One playing as the Magyars. He's not the Otter one, he is the One, actually. So orange Magyars here. Gurstobi Buffas, who has played with us before, doesn't do so often. But does from time to time, and he's playing as the teal Mongols. And he should have quite good line of sight with his scout, but still woodline is too thick to see that there is the priest behind to surprise the players here. And so the scripter says, the surprise factor is a thing. Let's see how they react. Indeed, let's see about that. And let's also see who you think is going to win this match by opening the bets. And I will try not to open the giveaway today. Ha, I did it. I opened actually the bets instead of the ref. People are getting boars. And Gorostobi Wufa's going 18 per feudal, so that looks like he wants to scout rush something. Not the relic, because that's impossible, and he knows about them. But probably yes. because at least he's scouting Yes's base right now. Or should I call him 1? Should I call him 1 or should I call him Yes? Also, bets are open, so choose your champion. I'm the Otter one, so I'll bet on the 1. And so is betting on Sai. And Ashura is going for Zayu. Saracens. Huh? ENSOO's betting on the Saracens, that's interesting. Maybe because of the archers? That says, units in the middle, good to know. Oh, he's only talking to himself. How does he know? What? They tried to convert him? But he didn't tell anybody. But I guess they did try. This is maybe too slim. It tried to convert Petard's scout. But Petard is not ruining your surprise factor, and so he was only talking to us. Only talking to the spectators. And as we do have the scout rush, and therefore the first action actually not by Sai's archers this time, but by Gura's Toby Whoopers going feudal aggression against the Magyar here, who is still in Dark Age. Oh boy. So if our player here 1 would be Faust, he would have already resigned. Well, so far he isn't. But no loom, is that no loom? No, there is loom. I guess it's just... Do the scouts have any upgrades? No. I guess it was just 3 scouts getting the pigs. Why people pick hunts if you pick something else at FedM? Yeah, well, you can trap cut. It's possible. Quite some distraction here in Yes's base, who actually has gone for the early walls, but they were not early enough. I would have probably not attempted to wall. It doesn't have a barracks or anything. Oh boy, this is quite punishing. But a scout rush doesn't kill you in free-for-all. You can kind of always come back. It's like... not really deadly. Faust asks where's Grey, guys? Ah, because Faust realizes there is that thing in the middle. I got converted by Gaia! Oh, Faust noticed as well. And Faust lost the scout, so where's Gaia Scout? Gaia Scout is here. Oh boy, I think they might be too close. They are starting to convert scouts, therefore telling everybody. What the hell? Is that, like, is he trying to make a tunnel? The turret is walling towards the middle, so maybe he doesn't know about the tower hopping. He's trying to hop over stone walls, it seems. Sai is this time not going feudal aggro. Instead of seeing like a proper free-for-all player. Faust would fight order, destroy the scouts. I would like to see that. I would very much wish you're right. But as with Kaikoku, usually it's conjunctive. What is conjunctive in Irrealis? What is conjunctive in English? Yeah, it's so hard to balance priest range and forest generations equally distant every side. Yeah, it seems like a tough thing to do. But I guess you don't want them to try to convert scouts, right? They should cut and then get surprised. And now Faust kind of told everybody, you know, position of Grey Khmer. Yeah, he's trying to ask for where the Khmer are because of the elephants, but the elephants will get converted nonetheless. So I don't think the Khmer are that big here. Gursubi was using a lot of market. I think I might get market events off. Now clicks Castle Age. Do we have anybody in Castle Age yet? No, we don't. We do have just a little bit behind due to the Scout Rush, but Gurus actually, like with the heavy market action, is making it quite quick Castle Age timing happen, even though he Scout Rushed his neighbor. And, okay, yeah, it's supposed to be tunnel, I think. Here's the other part of the tunnel, so that's the tunnel to get to the middle and to transport the relic home. I mean, it doesn't have the speed up effect of like towers or castle chains, but it's a nice protection if you get the relic, so I don't mind it. It's an interesting thought. We've seen it a few times in CTR, some play less. We've seen it a lot with Palisades, but Stone Walls is obviously stronger. Who was asking ENSOO if this always was planned as Capture the Relic. I think it might have been, like, the first proposition how to play the map was Capture the Relic, but I think it could also work as King of the Hill, maybe. People are getting to the castle edge. Castle coming up here for Sai. So, guess we're gonna see Mamelukes. And another TC for Sai. 2 TCs coming up for Zayu, who's in the castle edge. As the Aztecs will have strong monks. Maybe he can go atonement on these priests and get a 200 priests for himself. Oh boy, that would be great. I don't know, can you convert them? Can you convert Gaia monks if you have atonement? I was going for a castle towards the middle. Everybody could be okay, but we would need a lot. And oh, the scouts of Guras, Toby Bufas are killing villagers that are attempting to wall here for Petard. He doesn't want to let this go up. TC's on the middle for... that's an interesting approach. Tifa can't make onagers to cut, so he will do it with villagers. But I don't think Tifa has counted on the monks. I think Gaia might get a lot of villagers soon. I had this idea, not really. When I was trying generations and improving, it felt kind of natural. Yeah, I think I like it as a CTR method so far. But let's see how it plays out. I want to see Tifa's villages getting converted. He was also adding TCs at home. Wow, that's 5 TCs. One advances to Castle Edge later than everybody else. And Guras is TCing here. Everybody's tending to TC the middle or castle drop the middle. I like the castle a lot. There's a monk by Faust as well, which maybe he will attempt to convert these. I don't know. Does the ENSOO, does the AI have atonement? Does it have redemption? And here we go! Tifa's villages are getting converted. Gaia priests have more range. Oh, they have 12 range. Tifa's plan is not working. Gaia. Gaia. Oh, lolo. You. Could convert them, but it's not the right approach, you say. But can they convert you? Like, do they have atonement? Do they have redemption? That's the big question, right? If they don't have redemption, then siege is the best option. And if they don't have atonement, then probably converting them would be the right option. They do have both. That is making them a lot stronger. And Tifa's plan of wood cutting to the middle is not a thing. Boy, they can also even cut onagers then. This might be classic free for all, the relic might not even matter, but until someone has a big army and then goes for the relic. It's an interesting balance. Tifa's still losing more villagers to conversions. What happened to Faust's monk? We've got some Mamelukes, but they also shouldn't get too close. Also, we Ufa scouts being annoying here. Archers? Yeah, I like the crossbow approach. I mean, forget Arbalist, they just don't have thumb rings. I think Arp would probably be a good play. And Faust doesn't have fletching, so these Mamelukes can't deny the castle. Get fletching! Faust! Faust! We need fletching! I mean, I guess they're still not ranging it. So this should be fine, but I think a castle in the base would be good. Faust is going to Imp, no fletching on the way, which... I mean, second castle should really be in the base. He's so vulnerable in the base. But I guess Sai doesn't really care and is going back. Now Guras also has his villagers being converted. And he's been counterattacked by a Nightmares. Yeah, well, that's what you get for scout rushing. Guras did scout rush on 1, and now 1 is coming back, or getting his revenge with +2/+2 knights. Obviously only had to click the defense upgrade as Megas gets the attack upgrades for free and is pushing, raiding, I don't know. It's a lot of knights in Guras Toby for space, which is quite a big issue. Break into the wood line as well, and are doing quite heavy damage here. Yeah, Guras is in trouble. He doesn't really have anything to defend here. He only made a few scouts and was annoying to his neighbors. What's happening here? Zayu has some eagles out. I think that's probably just scouting though. He's going Mangonel Monk and going to Imp. Faust is all it's set up towards the middle is also going Imp, so wants to go on a draw. Yeah, there's a university and a seed workshop already making mangonels, so people want to go onagers in the middle, but the monks have redemption as we learned, so also the onager approach won't be too easy. Gura's Story Woofer still in big troubles here. No real fights. Where did the Mamelukes go? Mamelukes kind of went back, and we do have more mangonels coming out and infantry upgrades here for Zayu. Faust is the first in Imperial Age and is probably researching onager. Faust is researching onager. Faust is playing the objective. And Faust usually has the biggest chances when he does play the objective, even though there's a lot of steps here still, right? There's the wood, well, you can deal with that with onager, but then there's all the Gaia monks that he would need a unit that he hates for, I think Arp, and he doesn't get it because he's Burmese, so he only gets archers. Well, if the archers get converted, at least they're only archers. Sai seems to be still very interested in doing something against Faust. I guess that's due to Faust's Imp time. Sai now also going for a castle on the middle. Is he on the way to Imp? Doesn't look like it. Low Elo Legion likes the map made by ENSOO here. Low Elo Legion. Girls Toby Boofers though. Still in the biggest troubles. It is the biggest fight over here. 2 knights got converted, but still no real army for Goras. And could make a few more monks, and that is basically it. Knights now even killing the TCs. Scout rushing and then ignoring his neighbor was not the right play, because one is not one to take things lightly. He will avenge his dead villagers. I was trying to kill the monastery, which isn't possible because it's Capture the Relic. The monastery is indestructible. Oh. That's scared a bit, but... And here comes Faust! The priests don't have redemption! ENSOO lied! Hey, Otto, what? How do we auto account? They don't seem to have redemption. They're not converting the onager. ENSOO said they would have redemption. But this is great for Faust, so the onager can actually cut enough room, probably. They are converting some stuff, though. Are they actually just healing? Petard is trying to go through here. We've got the Mamelukes stopping it. We still got Toby Boofers dying. There's a lot going on. The Mamelukes are, I don't know, trying to get towards the middle. There is the castle store. Still no fletching. And the onager is freeing a lot, and the monks seem to not really working. They have. Not sure why they aren't converting. Yeah, probably something to check. That's why we test stuff. But that makes the monks significantly less good. If the onager can just take them out one by one. But Faust would need to cut enough room here for a villager to go forward and dock. And that still won't be easy. Toby Woofer is losing all in his base. Has his little base towards the middle still. We have more warfare here at the top. We've got Imperial Age coming in. Oh, that's just Wheelbarrow for Sai, who is... I don't know. I've seen a lot of games of Sai where he reaches in pretty late. But he is up now. The onagers are fighting here a bit. Pikeman onager combo for the Aztec players are to the U. Looks still running around. Faust still clearing a bit here. Where's the cut by Petard? Petard has cut as well. And is getting scouts converted. I mean, they're barely changing their color. They're only switching from gray to white. And there's been some deletions, or maybe he got heresy. But here we have the crossbows. Probably should get Bodkin as well, but I do like the crossbow approach a lot by Petard here. I mean, the onager approach is working fine. Boss should probably make more than one onager, though. Is he being attacked? No. The only one that's really being attacked is one. I guess there's a fight now between Sai and Zayu. Zayu is trapping that castle, which is not really blocking his way to the middle, but kind of, I guess not technically blocking it, but if you want to have easy access to the middle, then it's blocking him a bit, so Standby is doing that. Ooh, and we're converting quite some Mamelukes here with the monks. It's called Acropoasis, Sylnia, so obviously has a lot of... It has literally the word oasis in it. Oh no, Gorostomi Bufas was found in the middle. And does he have more? Yeah, he has a few villagers making a market. Yes, being able to get some camels and some knights out. I guess this is more converted knights though, and made some camels. Middle still only Faust Sonager, and Petard is waiting for... I thought he was waiting for Botkin, but I still doesn't have Botkin. He has double Blacksmith though, so... But got a lot of Botkins here, at the same time even. But he's not doing any upgrades. Scorpions, okay. Petard has redecided from the archers to a unit he likes better, Scorpions. As the redemption isn't working, Scorpions are probably great, right? They would be cleared. It's way faster than Faust Sonager, who is not clearing it anymore. And here comes Zayu. Zayu cleared the castle of Sai, who is an Imperial Age finally, and comes with a lot of pikemen and Mamelukes. Plus onagers in the back and his own monks. A lot of pikemen getting converted. This is a strong push, but I feel like the army isn't big enough. Maybe it is a capture issue. Thing with Gaia units, it is cutting out of it. And it's a strong push by Zayu, and he's freeing up a lot of space here. And can't even go for the dog. Oh boy, this is looking very good from Zayu. Very good for Zayu. Guras is trying to rebuild his TC. The orange is just running around trying to clear him. Big setup here with a lot of buildings. Ooh, for cheaper. That might be a chance to take the relic once it's outside though, right? A lot of Han army coming and just interrupting the relic here when it is here and then taking it home. That's also an approach. Just make a lot of eco, make a lot of army, and once somebody gets the relic out of the middle, then steal it. And that's Tipa's approach with a lot of heavy CA. I wouldn't mind that too much. Sai could also still do something like that with his Mameluke army here. Faust only going for halberdiers seems after the initial push kind of a bit out of options, and as well as the Scorpions are clearing as well now for Petard. It is a bit of a race, but the Ballista Elephant cut line is too slim and everything is getting blocked. They're just trying to go forward for Petard, but the Monk of Zayu is already in the middle, so the two racing players, Petard on the other side of the map and Zayu on the top side. Zayu does get the relic home. I mean, he doesn't get it home yet, but at least he gets it out of the water. Water fight won't play a role. Petard is too late here. Still a lot of Gaia monks now defending Zayu, and everybody else will see a ring around the relic now. This is a region that everybody can see as the monk is trying to walk out, pathfinding, walking back again. Zayu is trying to wall here. Tipa is... Where Tipa's scavengers? Where's Tipa intercepting it? I thought Tipa would try to intercept it. We do have Sai here that could still do something, but they really need to go now. Where is everybody? The castle is here. It's already quite close. There's a lot of pikes around it. Why is nobody going? Finally, Sai is moving his army. Mameluke could be quite decent, but there's also a lot of monks, and this number of pikemen will probably still be fine. Do we have Garland Wars in? We do have Garland Wars, but no the full attack upgrades in. The monk is about to reach the castle. Monk is in the castle. Monk is going out, and the relic is here in the back. Where are the armies? Where is Tifa? There are Tifa's scavengers. Will there be time? Maybe the Mamelukes can buy a bit of time. Maybe the Mamelukes can kill it here. Quick ones are coming. The Mamelukes will buy a little bit of time, but there's already the next monk. The next monk dies as well. Now everybody needs to send massive armies into Zayu to have something here. Senia says there's no chance, but now at least scavengers are standing on the relic. It is so close to the monastery here for Zayu. Faust sending some halberdiers. Somebody needs to send a monk to get it out of here. The problem is Castle's still up. Onagers coming to deal with the CA, but Tifa's CA now camping the relic, doing a decent job. There is a monk in that monastery as well, but can't pop out as long as the CA are here. Mamelukes are fighting these villagers. Villagers are attempting to do a cast, and the pikemen are getting some damage on the CA. Where is a monk by the team? Somebody needs to send a monk. Maybe Sai could send a monk here from the top. Maybe Faust could send a monk from the bottom. Faust does have a monk here that could come for the save. Where is Sai's base? Where's Sai's monk? Sai is producing a monk at least, but I think that will take quite a long while. Tifa's sending more units though. And I mean, if they just killed and eradicate Zayu's base, they did stop the castle, then the game is open still. There's a monk trying to sneak in. Gets the relic, but actually puts it further away from the monastery. Castle is stopped. This is not over, I think. But like they have to try not to kill Tifa's units. Does Tifa have monks? Tifa has 10 monks on the way to bring it through Zayu's base. This castle is still in the way. They are actually stopping Zayu here. Oh my god, what a game. Antarctics, ayo. Still the relic is in a few tiles from the monastery. Zayu had no monk train. He had multiple monks. Now trying to go for another castle there at the back of the TC, but Tifa's also interrupting that. Tifa is sieging the castle, could give potentiality for his own monks to get it away. My god, Zayu is so close, but he just doesn't have enough resources and he doesn't have nothing anymore. He can't even make many more monks up besides the 3 in this. I think Tifa actually... I thought Tifa would be too late, but I think Tifa actually managed to stop Zayu here with the relic 5 tiles away from the monasteries. Really nice Capture the Relic game. I thought it was kind of over. We missed Kuratobi Bufas down to 1 population. There's a petard here. And we have 1 claiming this base as well, walling in the monastery. Okay. While the main action is over on this side. Petard finally advances to the Imperial Age. Has a lot of stuff in the middle. He's clearing all the monks in the middle, but that won't have an influence on the game. And I think this game is far from over. The relic is just in a dead man's base here. So Faust and Sai quite close to getting the relic. Sai's massing an army here, but fighting... I mean, Sai doesn't need to fight Tifa, right? Sai is trading. Oh, here comes the heist. Here comes the 3 instant monks. Can he do it? Can he do it? He can't. The monks die. And Zayu's last hurrah probably is over. Well, we have 7 more monks in queue. 7 more tries. Where are Tifa's monks? Oh, looks like Sai took them out, but why? Tifa would bring the relic to this direction, and that would be great for Sai, and then he can intercept it. He should really let Tifa's monks pass. Does Faust have a monk? Faust is assembling army in here, but doesn't have a monk. Oh, are they all walking into the castle? Could be, that's the only monk. No, the castle has been killed, so they could only be walking into Sai's castle, maybe. But Zayu isn't out yet, he's trying to mass more monks there. Zayu has to be patient until green fights blue, yeah, I think so. Green is fighting blue a bit now. Blue is sending a lot into green to clear the path. Oh boy, yeah, I think Zayu could still do it. At least 1 walked into the green castle. Yeah, but Sai really shouldn't take out the monks. I mean, the monks will bring the relic to him. I mean, people also knows about that problem, and that's why he's attacking Sai. 18 CA, it might be enough, but if Faust comes in, clears the CA, Faust, you can't go in there without a monk. You need a monk to bring it away. If you just kill Tifa's, I guess your military is controlling it then. Oh boy, I'm fearful that Faust might kind of give Zayu the wins too. There come the monks as the other guys are fighting! Oh no, 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 nice relic is here, the other monks. Oh boy, so close again. And that almost cost him the game. Maybe it did cost him the game though. Relic is so close to the monastery now. Faust doesn't have a monk to bring it away. Faust, you really needed a monk to snatch it. Now Zayu just takes it. It's up winning. Ah. Faust. What a gift. Even if you go for it, then bring a monk and get the relic away. Oh. Where are the monks? Great job, T-Pad, stopping him. You thought I have a monk? You had no monk. There was 0 monks. Constantly make monks in CtR. Then it's such an insert. Oh no. There was a monk standing there earlier. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Sai says he sniped Red's monk. But why? That lost you the game, Sai. Well, Zayu had a really nice push, right? He deserves to win. Stopped so close. But then no monk made it. And all of Tipa's monks dying to the castle, dying to Sai here. Sai, I think what you really should have done was let Tipa bring the relic away. Right? If Tipa gets the relic here, where does he bring it? Basically to your base. So I think, Sai, your interest should have been to support Tipa to get the relic away from Zayu. Everybody's like mission should have been that. But yours especially, because that would have meant the relic gets closer to you. Yeah, you should have let Blue bring it, as I said. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the monks were supposed to convert siege as well. Like the Scorpions and Onager approaches here by like Petard, Zayu in 2 parts, but Zayu also had army. And Faust were not supposed to work as well. It was a close race actually between Petard and Zayu in the middle, and then kind of Sai, Tipa, and Faust playing their roles that ended up in Tipa also sending a lot of units away to fight Sai here, which was also a factor that Faust could clear it so easily, and somehow, because he didn't have a monk, because his monk was sniped, gives Zayu the victory here. But really nice game. I really like it as a CtR map. Also had the side fight here between One and Toby Poopers that, well, took them both out of the game a bit. But I don't know if One understood the objective. He was just like, I'm being scout rushed. Okay, then I kill you with knights. And then he killed Chorus with knights. I bet everything on one person usually. That's how I so many most of the time. I thought Faust clearing it was okay because he would take the relic away from the monastery. Yeah, makes sense. But I mean, Faust is also close. So I think if Faust had monks, there's a chance he wins as well, right? And then the relic is also further away from you. So if monks get the ability to convert siege, it's perfect. That would make the middle even hard. I think it's even nice right now. But yeah, I think it would be nicer if they could. Yeah. I really like it as a CtR map. But I mean, you guys can obviously also give your opinions. Take a look at the statistics. We had the most units killed for Tipa with 413 there, basically killing Zayu. And then Zayu still won. Most units lost for Zayu with 316. Buildings raised for One, who killed Gurus Toby Bufas. Economy-wise, Tipa had a grand old economy, but not enough relic control, and his monks never went through. Feudal time for Gurus, which kind of is the factor that killed him, because his scout attack made him die to One's knight attack. Sai with the fast castle, Faust with the fastest imp, but not really enough onagers to clear the middle quick enough. I think Faust maybe more than 1 onager would have been a play. Society stats, Tipa with the biggest boom, and here you can see the APM. Sai was the fastest player by far. Zayu with 35 behind him, and Gurus with 39. The rest of them quite slow. Here you can see the timeline while I saw you to leaderboard and close the bets.